A judge has ruled that a father can fight to stop his 7-year-old son from transitioning to a girl. The father argued that the child's mother made him wear dresses and told him, quote, "Monsters eat little boys." This is a custody case for the 2019 parenting conversation. I had to bring in a big gun on this one because this is dicey territory. ABC News chief legal analyst Dan Abrams is here. When there's a big case like this, I know only one person can really break it down, and it's Dan. That's why I'm happy you're here. Dan, we've heard of custody battles of whether a parent can move to another state. We've heard about whether or not the child should attend a certain kind of school. Parents have to come together. Is this the first such case where a father or a mother is challenging the question of transitioning?
It's the first that's gotten to this point, meaning this has actually gone to trial. There was a trial, and a jury came back 11-1 in Texas in favor of the mother. And what that meant was that the mother is not just permitted to move forward with the transition, but also that the father was required to join in that effort. And what does that mean? At this point, when you're talking about a 7-year-old, it's really just about how you talk to the child. It's about how you treat the child, etc. And after that 11-1 verdict in favor of the mother, which really marginalized the father's role, judge came in, stepped in, and said, you know what? I've heard all the evidence here. I'm effectively going to overrule the jury, and the father does get to have a say in this. And if the father has a say, that means that they, not together, are they going to be going forward calling the child Luna as a girl instead of James as a boy.
So the jury made one decision, and the judge came in. And by the way, this is in Texas. People, my home state, see it as very conservative territory. It is a solid red state, whatever that means in your mind as it relates to this conversation. Nevertheless, this is a jury in Texas that says, Mom gets to make this decision. And the judge says no.
And Mom is the pediatrician. Mom brought in a lot of medical evidence to support what she was saying. Doctors who'd actually talked to the child. That was, I think, the big disparity here at trial, was that the witnesses that the mother presented had interviewed the child. The witnesses that the father had presented were more sort of looking at it kind of big picture. But look, no matter how you view this case, there's a 7-year-old here. I don't care what you think about the father and the mother and this. There's a 7-year-old in the center of this. And as a result, you got to be really, really careful and really sensitive about this kind of topic. And it is too bad that the parents are so much at odds on this.
And that it's playing out in court. But I mean, the first thing I thought about, all right, if this was a custody battle over where the family should live, for example, that's something that legally you would assume would be resolved between both parents, that a mother wouldn't say, I can take my kid where I want, or a father can't say, I can take my kid where I want, that it should always, when possible, be a joint decision.
Absolutely, but sometimes in these really ugly custody battles, courts have to step in. And courts have to say, Mom or Dad gets to decide on this particular issue. I mean, those are the worst of the custody battles. And on something so fundamental and as sensitive as this, it is too bad.